Kani gadega Patisi TV, bat pidang pek yaki kubor baman kasngi.
Myntri Rangbah Kejelau, Konrad Kongkal Sangmah Nin Kasngi Khat Sauterik Unailor Araja Khat Pra Ulap Plie, Yaka Higher Secondary School, Nangta Yaka Kamra Hikai Computer, Bat Yaka Memorial Hall, Jongka St. Joseph Secondary School, Kabadon Hakashinong Pynthorumkhrah Shillong. Hagani Kasngi Laidon Langru, Myntri Sorkar Bakmi Ikatanat Pule Puti ke Sorkar Jela, Uba Lakmen Rumbui. Secretary ke School Managing Committee Reverend Dr. Yohanes War Pakma, MLA ke Pynthorumkhrah Uba Alexander L. Heck, Assistant Parish Priest Reverend Dr. A.L. Jos, ka Principal jong St. Joseph Secondary School Sister Selinda Wanyang, bat QA.
Education, it is a very important, and our government recognize it, and I'm very happy that we have an able, far-sighted Chief Minister who is always encouraging me to see that the education is improved in the state. But it is not an easy task. It is a very tough for the government to meet the challenges. But we, the government, we take every challenges as an opportunity to prove ourselves to the society that we can do. My dear friend, student and managing committee, as I said before, education plays a very important role. Everybody knows that. But now, every day, education is changing. We have to equip ourselves, from the parent, the managing committee, the school administrator, have to equip themselves with a changing scenario. Because our rule is not that a stereotype. What course we are offering our children 10 years back, we have to follow. We have to update as the times goes. Because education, think that young mind is, we have to educate them how to face the world, how to improve, how to keep their best. Because education in itself is not there. An educated man is the one who is able to give whatever he has getting from educate himself to give to the world around him. So I request you, the managing committee, the authority, kindly flow with the time to give the best education to our children.
When it comes to education, we should never think of education as simply passing classes or giving degrees to our children. But when we are in education, we are here to transform lives. We are here to make our children more responsible and better citizens of this country. And that is the primary objective of us being in education. Yes, along the way, we educate them, they learn, they gather knowledge, they pass out from schools and colleges, and they get their degree. But at the end of the day, it is a kind of human being that we are producing. The kind of humility, the kind of commitment, the kind of discipline, those are the qualities that ultimately, as academicians and educationists, we aspire to instill in our children. And when we look back, when we see that we have created these responsible citizens, I think that is the true satisfaction that as academicians and as a school, you will get. And I'm sure that St. Joseph's School in the past 54 years has really contributed immensely to society. As I said, not in terms of simply educating children, but in producing responsible citizens for our state and responsible citizens of our country. And that is really something that we are proud of you. And I take this opportunity on behalf of the government to congratulate you and thank you for the work that you're doing to build our society. But just to tell you a few things, we felt that we need to put people in education to teach, good teachers, good lecturers, good professors. And we realize that there is a challenge when it comes to that. Because as you get more qualified, your age also goes. You have to do your master's degree, you have to do your PhD degree, and by the time you complete it, you're already over age to enter the education sector. And that we felt was a major challenge. So a simple decision was taken by the cabinet. Let us increase the age limit so that we can have more education, more qualified educationists, lecturers, professors and teachers coming in. A very simple decision, but had been pending for a long time. In the last cabinet we decided that now we will raise the entry level for teachers in all sections from 27 to 32 years, which is going to allow more qualified people to come into the education. So this is the kind of importance and this is the kind of thought that we have in education. For the last 46 years, we have not been able to create a good education policy. And so we felt that the government's first task should be to create a policy. Yes, at one point, government of Meghalaya had created a policy, but at the end of the day, it never saw the light of day. And the reason was there were many difficulties and changes that took place. But we as a government felt that it is our responsibility to ensure that now, before we move ahead in a very swift manner, we must create the right policy. We must create the right goals. We must also understand the constraints. We must understand the challenges what Meghalaya state and the people of Meghalaya face, specifically when it comes to education. And only after understanding those challenges should we come out with a policy that will address those challenges.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jelly, singing gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Opening my toy party, opening my toy party, opening my toy party, party. Opening my toy party, opening my toy party, opening my toy party, party. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear. I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, dancing gummy bear. Oh, if someone writes a song with a simple just a song where his feelings show,
and someone feel the same about a simple song. Oh, sometimes you can hear them say,
music gives you happiness or sadness, but it also heals your soul. Let the music heal your soul. Let the music
and endearing too.
I know if someone plays guitar with the old piano, and maybe you can hear them sing.